Alright?
You hear that?
I am a co-sponsor. It's called a balanced budget. I think we should have balanced budgets every time. Part of that balanced budget amendment is
redefined blue dog.
Okay? On paper, you have a balanced budget, and then what are some exceptions? Wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. You can't make a war budget neutral, by the way. Every year. That's why you have war bonds in World War II and some other things. You pay it over every year. Okay? And also, when we had the worst recession since the Great Depression, I voted for a stimulus bill. Okay? I voted for that $787 billion package. Okay? Because I saw what was going on, which was the worst economic recession since the Great Depression, and I didn't want to turn it into the Great Depression. And I thought every economist, whether they're conservative or liberal, said you have to spend between $800 billion and $1.2 trillion. Well, we spent less than that, and now we probably need to do a little bit more because we're still having a new job. Now, listen, yesterday was good news. It went back down by 0.2%. We need to do a lot better. Here in Bucks County, by the way, we're at 7.6% unemployment, which is about 2.5%, and that's positive. What does that mean? I know these are numbers. That means there's about 18,000 people in Bucks County that are working that otherwise wouldn't be working. And part of the reason why is because we're working in a positive way when we're trying to work together. I'm not saying still 7.6 is too much and 10.0 is too much. And for all of us that are employed, you know, it's the folks that I meet every day that come in my office. You know that, you know, I'll never forget. I met this girl, Julie. She's about 30 years old. She has a husband and 2 kids. She has a college degree. She sat across. I did one of these Congress reporters in Bristol a couple months ago. It was at the Golden Eagle Diner, on 13. Okay. I met Joy across the booth from her, and she says, "Patrick, I'm out of work. I've been working my husband's part-time job. He's unemployed, etc." And she says, "I'm a married woman." She showed me her wedding ring. Her engagement band and her wedding band weren't there. She said, "I had to sell my wedding ring and my engagement ring so I could put food on my table for my kids and get kicked out of her house." People like Julie, that's why I work so hard. I'm not perfect. I'm trying. I listen to people. But part of that was one of the reasons why to put people back to work through the stimulus package. I know people can pick it apart, but we're trying our best. But we need all of us to come together at this time. I mean, Jesus, our country is at war right now overseas. We're in an economic recession, and all we want to do is blame each other. You don't hear me saying it's all bullshit. Listen, it is what it is. We are where we are, and we all have to be part of the solution, not part of the problem. And so I want to partner with all of you. I'll take a couple more questions. I do want to be able to talk to one another. Rob, you have a question?